as both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ready, ready! 18 Gator.
You got nothing today.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And finally taken down at the 34.
Come on, fellas.
Huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards on the ground. They had trouble stopping the run last week at a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
Ready, ready!
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Next to score, Saints 7, Falcons 0.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Come on, set. 60 yards. Hey, Sam on. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
58 to Mike.
Now.
Tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
58, right over there. Right over there. Mike, 58, right there.
On 3rd down. He'll let it go deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now.
On 1st and 10, Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Jordan. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
That's how we do. They don't want none. They don't want none.
Partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep
Recon, 132 fighter.
36. You go tight. You got tape.
Shoot.
2nd and 6. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Bravo.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Get your swerve on.
Five.
Staying on the ground.
You ain't going nowhere.
And a penalty flag is down to the backfield as they finally bring him to the turf. And I'm not sure this is going to stand.
All day, baby.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Box drop.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike, 53.
Get it.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
60 Pittsburgh.
45.
Golf.
Wild Bill. 45. 45.
Hit it.
45.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Blue draw Corkers.
Safe.
Sit up.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got him. Got his man on the in route. Complete. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
30 base.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Both steps.
Go.
Thomas now.
Here we go.
Off play
Here we
action.
go. Here we go.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
70.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Big trip.
Running right, this is Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ready? Tight end right. Tight end right. Let's go.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the double.
45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic.
You better bring it. You better bring it.
6'6", pull it high.
Bring it.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Twist.
Twist, twist. Check, check. Lucky.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
You ain't going
And he
nowhere.
goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
You ready? You ready?
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking in the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Falcons' 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
54. Mike 50.
Hey, high 7.
Man, I got you.
5.
2nd and 11.
Mike 5-4.
That's into the hands
Push
of
it back.
Pascal.
Push
And
it back.
brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Let's go, fellas.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
45, Mike. 45.
In your face.
Move.
Showing it. Slam, slam.
Hit it.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Come on now, let's
well,
go.
We looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Looking to throw. Herbert looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
About
50,
set
plant.
to begin their next drive.
Check,
The
check,
Falcons
47.
offense at the line.
Stay with
And it's
your
been a
man.
miserable start for them offensively.
Cover.
Obviously, 2 drives, 2
Ready?
interceptions.
This is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice
What
a
you
little
got?
bit. Like, hey, didn't we
Huh?
practice
What
in
you
that
got?
color
Huh?
jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A
Set,
good
ready?
run, got
10
7
low
on
ball.
first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Yep. Let go.
Here's Thomas. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL's record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And down inside the 15 he goes. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Okay, ready?
53 is the mic.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, orbit. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Keep playing hard.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
No.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the
47
playmakers.
Mike, 47 Mike. Mike, 47. You better be afraid of me.
Hey.
You better be afraid of me.
47 is the mic, boys. 46.
Look at me. Zipper.
Come on.
On first down, Thomas. Looking sideline, incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Go.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Hey, Alpha.
Both 7.
5.
To throw is Thomas. Throwing again on second and 10. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check 49.
On the count, Devontae Freeman. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and 12.
At the 50-yard line.
On the set. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Yo, go.
He's not going to get me. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Check it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are. And I'm wondering if they're going to have to start making
Ready?
tight end in, maybe get back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage and mixed traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, pick your game up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by. And he fires one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. The head coach just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get the score back here before halftime. They run with Edwards, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Saints take over.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, watch that, watch that.
From the gun, Herbert. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it's hard to defend.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Hey, Haywood!
53
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for the Saints, 1st down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
47's the mic.
Here's Thomas on 1st down. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. he's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Now Thomas. Gonna throw again. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down, Falcons.
Ready.
47. Check mic 47. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Ready.
On first down, Thomas. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
8-3.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
We go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're close game. They're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
We'll see if they can pick it up. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And it's third down.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs.
Bravo.
From the gun on third down.
Coming to you.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Hey, boys, we got 4 down. 47's the mic.
Now.
Thomas operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Last stop.
No gain on the play.
Ready.
Coming up, here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go. Hey,
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Hey, watch the slant.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game. The team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
It's the first connection. Ryan to Jones there. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
Here we go.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's first and 10 here.
47's the mic.
Watch the curl.
Now.
47 Mike. Mike 47.
Exit.
Get it.
Thomas now. From the gun, he'll throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Check 31.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. They run, Devontae Freeman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
60 outlaw. Hey, lock it.
Here we go.
Ready?
They'll look to run with Edwards. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Gus Edwards, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point right now for tying this football game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
The Saints take over.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Kamara. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he's got some space here. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 34.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box.
Pilot, 64, weak.
45's the mic.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Hey. High 7.
Mike 45. Let's go, D.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
45, Mike, 45.
Smooth.
I got him.
45. Mike, 45.
Shoot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert, and that's knocked away and incomplete. A strong safety, Sean Davis, there to break up that pass play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
58, right over there,
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the side.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Saints take over first.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Getting
54,
set for their
right there,
next
right there.
drive, the New
54
Orleans offense.
Hey, let's get them
And
home.
fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
Kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, but we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
A 6-yard pick.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
53.
Go.
53. Check 53. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
I got you, boy. I got you,
They
boy.
will finally be taken down, but how about that
Good
play?
work,
It's a
boy.
big
Let's go.
one.
Let's
On the
go.
final act of the third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Hey, orbit.
Check 45. Check.
Waiting for the guy. Herbert, that's caught. It's Thomas. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's second and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we
Good
go.
yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
Ready, ready.
Quarterback sneak, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints have retaken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 31, Falcons 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Trying the jet sweep here, it's Boykin, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard line.
Got it.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Let's go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Call it no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a third down. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey!
47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Come off the ball hard. 47's the Mike, boys. 47.
Check down.
From the gun, Thomas. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
30 base.
Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They begin on the ground with Camara. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Camara. And an out run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on the pickup of 13.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He's coming by. We got double up.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Get it.
On 2nd down, Camara. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Get ready. Get ready.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
There you said key 3rd down. I like that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Go.
On the ground, this is Camara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now.
Only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double dog. That's the way.
Leap rip.
They run it again with Camara. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This is a big third down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 45's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's caught. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
45, 45, Mike, 45.
Come to my world. We want
Now.
Here we go with Kamara. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Let's go.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Ready.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Fire.
They'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
I'm coming after you.
Hey, wahoo.
47's the mic.
Get it.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Ready. 70, Indy.
54 Mike. Watch the run.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.